the hopium and the reason behind the super bear move that potentially could happen and us go up and break tops of all the top traders, top callers up here can be quiet for being perfect because that's most of them they called the exact top they sold it at the exact place they were supposed to and all that stuff. That move and bringing Elon in the payment system and Elon pump mem bigger than before, Sailor, a lot of different things going on this time. If you come in with what you see with the, I should number them. That's number one arrow, number two arrow, and then the number three arrow. The number three arrow is especially now. Obviously, the number two arrow has to take place, and there's a chance that it's not going to. We could just bounce up to the 618, kind of do like what silver and gold's done, and it'd be over with, and we could go be going down. Or the super bear move, and then the third arrow, the big arrow, all the way down is where most folks if we get in this area, and that's where this pain trade comes in this path that we could take. Obviously, price action dictates this all, and a continuation of time, and then a laying out of how all of this war stuff is going to play out. Because if it's going to escalate and things are going to get worse, and oil it goes higher than where it went to today, there's already other stuff going on with other pipelines and energy and all that. You're in a hotbed right now. And until Iran is not able to put its kind of foot on the global financial situation, Trump's got issues when it comes to some of his favorite stuff, the markets and charts and going up because we're going to continue to have risk on. We're going to have recoveries, but then you're going to show back. They're just going to show right back up with risk on. And a lot of times when I'm seeing that happen, is when the oil starts to take off, and it was pretty friggin' volatile today. Oil. So there's a static BTC covered very well. BTC 69. If it holds, we're going higher. If it doesn't, it does definitely open up the case that we're going to go lower. But you do have that red moving average sitting there where we went before. That has to be beat. And if they're going to beat it, they're probably going to slice right through it. And most likely a drop to 30,000 is going to come pretty fast. All of the metals took a beating today, and I warned about all that. I felt like after hearing listening to the Feds yesterday, but we also had high beat on inflation, hot inflation numbers. So yesterday was kind of jacked on the news front and all of that with Powell. You should have, even though they didn't do anything, the whole thing and talking about the war and talking about inflation is going to produce a negative effect on the market. So we got blood, we got retraces, but the retraces on the crypto was pretty much laid out, and you could see it coming. You don't, y'all are trained not to chase. We talked about the AI coins and the potential here of an AI narrative to go along with the super bear moves as attach the hook and the hook and the hook. That's what I'm doing. If you when you listen to this and you're like, man, Scott lays down a lot of information in the first 10 or 15 minutes, it's because it's where the videos are going to come from and the hook and the sub hook and the hook and grab them by the kahunas and all that kind of stuff. It has to happen when you start to see my 2-minute videos or videos, the better videos I send through to you to catch